Hello everyone, welcome to this week's first stream for me. Today I'm going to start a new fun thing. I just made a little of cleaning up together with the kids this weekend, and we cleaned out a whole lot of kids games and kids puzzles and things like that. And I have a couple of these, I think it's like 12 pieces of puzzle and things like that, a really thick cardboard that I wanted to do something fun with. So we are going to start with that. I'm going to put those other pieces aside, but we are going to start, and I'm actually just going to use a nail file to do something with the surface here, because it's a little bit of a shine to it. It's going like that, and I'm going to cover it in white. So we will just start with that one for today. So this will be a little project that I will add to all my other ones, as we don't have enough projects, don't we? And there is a lot of them on the list, at least for me. See, there was a little bit too much of a white, but we will just have to cover this whole thing and then put it to the side just a little bit to let it dry. And I am going to make all the puzzle pieces with the same base, at least with this one. I have a couple of puzzles from the same company, and the aim is to do them a little bit different, each and every one of them. Hello! Oh, hello, Laura. Oh, fingers crossed, and a little prayer or two that everything will go well. Oh, he had a fever. With everything going on, you can't be extra careful with everything. So a little bit more of the white thing for this puzzle piece. So I am going to do, I think it's a couple more of these puzzle pieces. Oh, allergies, I know them too well, unfortunately. Getting it all with pollen and things, especially now. I'm just going around it a little bit with the white as well. So yeah, oh yeah, a treat afterward is always thing that we love. We do too, don't we? As adults, doing those gross things. I actually made a little bit of a test last week, but there was nothing. So you never know, but I will put that puzzle piece aside and let it dry. And then we will go back to that one. Yeah, these are like really big chunky cardboard thingies. So I thought that I would do something fun with them. I'm just going to take this thing off my table in an attempt to have it a little bit cleaner than I used to have. Now when I've been fixing things up and things like that. So I don't know if any one of you know, I've totally forgot it myself, but a couple of weeks even. I usually do have a weekly challenge in my Facebook group, and as I told you, I've totally forgotten myself, so sorry for that. For if there was someone looking for the next week, a couple of weeks ago, but I'm up for it right now, and the prompt for this week, or actually since last stream, is happy. And the thing with that is just create something. At the beginning of all this, it was meant to be a tag, and then I changed it up to art creation because, you know, not all of us likes to do some tags. So I'm just going to create a thing on this green base that I have, and yeah, just see what we come up with. Oh, hello, Angel. Welcome, welcome. I know that I have a lot of magazine clippings. Like, I have them organized, but then I realized I never use them because I, in a way, forget that I have them. So let's just try it out. I know that I need that dog and some dies. Definitely need those. And I'm actually just going to create something that makes me happy. To take the button there. I don't know if I'm going to use it or just looking at it and picking. Live in the moment. That is a good one from T. These are fun, but I don't know. Let's see. We'll look through some flowers. We do like flowers, don't we? And especially now with spring. This could be a nice thing to cut out somehow. And then we have food. You know, I have containers like this with all different kind of things. So I'm actually just going through and looking into what I'm going to use. Oh, fudge. That is good, isn't it? I don't know. And then, of course, we have the animal things. Dogs, and oh, this is a cute little one. For this shape. Lots of dogs and cats. And I don't think I have a picture of my teddy here, but bunnies, those are cute. I like this one. This is actually from an ad, but I like him a lot. Really do. Let's see. Let's just add him. He is so cute. I need him. I need him in my creation today. So of course I'm always choosing a thing or two that I have to fussy cut out, but I don't know if I want to have the whole thing though. I'm going to try to leave some of these out. Just have the bigger one here. Just have this one. It might be that I end up adding all things to it in the end, but you never know. So I'm just going to, as fast as I can, fussy cut this whole thing out. This will represent flowers and maybe springtime. And I got a message, was it on IG, I think, from Janet, that I put a picture up for all the white flowers we have in the woods right now. And we have them actually right outside our window here, where I sit. They are called wood anemone, I think it was. They are really, really cute. And don't mind my nails. I haven't done anything to them in a couple of days, and I figured we will have some paint on my hands and things like that today, so I'll just have to go back and do something with them later on in the week. I know that I like, those beautiful nails, and I had them before, like years and years, but I don't know those who can craft with them, how they can even have them cleaned and everything. Happy is a very good prompt, and the thing is that you can do you with that prompt, sort of. I do love prompt games, like several prompt games, like the ones that I usually do on Wednesdays, and I've seen on, everywhere really, but sometimes just to create the thing with a theme instead of all those prompts. Could be a really nice thing for a change. I know. It's me with this. For this one, actually, I do love this. Scissors that I have, but sometimes I have my Tim Holtz scissors on my wish list for my birthday, so we'll see. Might be that I and that I'll get them for myself if I don't get them in a package. And then this might be ending up not even used in the end result anyway, so at least I'll have them good fuzzy cut if I'm not even going to use them now. Let's look at this. All these tiny little bits and pieces just sometimes I'm actually thinking that at least for me, fussy cutting is kind of a relaxing thing. Because you just follow lines and you don't really have to think about much. But I would love to have a brother scanning cut. Oh, the whole house, Cheryl, self-engine. I wish I had that opportunity. But it will come. And I think when that comes to me, in a way that might feel a little bit lonely, because we are 7 in the family and 2 animals, so there is always something going on, and I don't know if that will be. Of course, I would love it to be quiet and things, but not really too quiet. Let's see, do we want to cut them all out like that? Let's go with the bigger one here, at least. What do I want to do with this? I don't even know a thing right now. I just felt it needed to be cut. And well, not that strange of an angle. Let's see. Traditional, put it down in that. Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw that. I need to look that one up, definitely. I have the devotional books, but unfortunately those are in Swedish, and I can't really read them to you. I can read them, but you won't understand. That's the thing. But I have a couple of those at home. Let's see. I will leave it like that, I think. So let's see. Do we want him hiding out in the back? His tail stuff. Oh. Unfortunately, little mouse. We will have to cut that one off. We will pretend that it is like somewhere else. Sorry. This brings up so many memories, happiness to me. I don't really know why, but I think it's because of the circle. And of course, like slow stitching and things that I like. But he's so cute. I think it was from an ad, those pest control ads thingies. But he was so cute. It is so cute. And then, of course, we do like to have ourselves a little fun with the game, family game night, or even these roller games that we have on our channels that I have and several others have. So let's see. I really don't want to hide him too much. I'm just going to put it. Let's see. We will start with the background. Hello and welcome, welcome. And I will actually just start with, let's see, we'll just take the bigger black because it's easier. It's a little bit faster too. Black pens are like things that I use the most, I think, here at home. Really do need me some new ones. And then we will put some, I don't know what. Directly now when I saw these things, am I doing some kind of, the Morse, the military alphabet signal system or whatever it's called? Am I making some kind of message here? I don't know. I just love that it's actually this thick of a black, like a contrast thing. Let's see, where are we going to place all these? I'm not even going to think about it much, I think. Hello, Margaret. Welcome, welcome. So this will represent everything that I think of when I hear the word happy, and the things that I relate to when I think of happy things. Let's see, I do want to have those. I'll have to glue him down first and just tuck the other things under the ears, sort of. Oh no, I'm not going here to destroy the thing. And then this last thing, I don't know about you, we have all these, this is a Lipton tea tag, and I don't like them being yellow. because that limits where you can put them, I feel. In a way. Maybe that's just me, but to me that's a little bit limiting. But I will use it in this one. Live in the moment. So this will definitely represent, let's see, springtime, time of flowers that I know that I love, the time of year that I'll right now, and childhood memories, and of course childhood things connected to my own children as well. This cute little animal or mouse will represent like cute animals, really. I just had to have him there. Playing, having fun with friends, and the button there will represent slow stitching and sewing, which I do like a lot. So a quick and simple little collage thing here that will represent my happy in my weekly challenge in my group. So for those of you who want to, could, if you like, do your happy creation. I'm doing it with these magazine clippings because I have a lot of them and I need to use them up, but you can do like painting, fabrics, whatever you like, want to do happy represent to you. That would be lovely to see. And I will have it ongoing till Thursday. And on Thursday, there will be another prompt for the week to come. And actually, I found this book just laying there and I realized, it would be fun to use it. So this is what the thing is. Hello, everyone coming in. So let's see if we could go back to the puzzle piece, and I will go with another coat of the white, really, because, oh wow, that was a big blob. It doesn't really need to have that much of the white paint, but I do need to have it covered though. That's the thing. As I told you in the beginning, in this specific little kids puzzle will be colored in white like this. And for these pieces, in this I have, I think it's 5 puzzles like this, several different kind of things though. But for this puzzle, I will do Centangle patterns on the pieces and then puzzle it all together, or sort of puzzle it all together, and just have them here up on my wall. So that is going to be really fun. I think we need to have that dry just a little bit, and unfortunately I don't have a heating tool, so I will just have to place it aside for a little bit longer. And with that, we can go on with the owl roll again. Hello, Letitia. Welcome, welcome. The owl roller game. I need myself some owls. For those of you who haven't been here before, I created this game and I think it was yesterday, that I really needed myself some owls. I am going to do another thing with animals, but I really do need my owls. So this though will be a prompt game, and I hope that you can see that, but I will of course explain too. And this game board is also available on my group if you want to print them out. Mrs. Gigi and Friends on Facebook, so that you can print it out and have it and use it whenever you like. So we will go on with the background for it first. I will actually just have it like this. The tree, the tree it is. Let's see. We're going to sketch it out today. And as I told you before, you can do this however you like. It might be a collage or a sketch like this, or a mixed media piece, or whatever. Today I think I'm going to sketch it out. And I'm going to try to show it. It's a little bit hard. I need to have it like and really think about the shading. It's a little bit hard with the light as well to show it up with proper. And that will represent the tree though. Well, thank you so much, Letitia. And then we will go on with the body. I've done the body several different ways before. I've done it with a collage type. I've done it with papers collage, like and things like that. And today we're going to sketch it out. It's this one, like a figure 8 kind of, and just the little ears. So we will just have to create him here. Almost looking like a cat right now, but that will change as this whole thing goes. And I hope you can see it. And we will go on with the wings. There are several different types of wings that we use. This row here. No, what am I like? That is the one. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those ones. Just going out like this. And just to create a little bit of a feathery feel. And I'm going to go in with details afterwards as well. Now to the eyes and the beak, this row. Hello and welcome, Beth. Today I'm doing myself a little sketch here, but you can do however you like to do with this owl roller game thing. Eyes and beak is number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A girly one today. All these cute little eyelashes. The girly owl. Let's see. With that, what about actually trying to change it up a little bit? Make the eyes a little bit bigger. You're not upsetting anyone, Angie. No problem at all. Let's go to the feathers, the pattern of the feathers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, small little dots like this, or just going to have it all over on the owl's stomach. Now, of course, you can do it in rows like this, but with this particular one, I'm going all the way through the stomach itself like this. And the wings as well. And then, of course, we cannot forget the feet on this. Let's see, we'll have to do something with the whole owl itself. We will go with the feet first. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a little ducky feet almost. Like that. And then I'll just have it like this, and then I will go in with white pen, I think. Almost looking like another thing but an owl, but I don't know. Needs to have even bigger beak. I don't know. This owl really looking like an owl, but kind of like an owl. Let's look into the extras. And that is depending on what they will be, something in the background or something behind or beside the owl or something like that. Number 2, balloons. Might be a balloon thing in the tree, stuck in the tree. Could it be? And even a balloon stuck here, like down there, stuck in the tree. So let's go in with so that you can really see. I wish I could make it visible for you. And I will only do it lightly like this to make it a little bit more visible for you. And then the tree down like this. And there we have 2 balloons stuck in the tree. And then to this strange looking owl. I don't know. It needs to have, maybe it will end up me doing everything all over again with this owl. Just a little bit of a strange girly owl today. And then the feet. And then of course the pattern on the actual owl. Small little strokes. Body and its stomach area down like this, but I will do something with the face too. Do we need to quit? I'm not really into we are here to support each other. That's PNG. You know that. I know that you know that. This is a little chunky little owl. It's really an owly owl. I don't really know where. It's a little bit of a owl combination of something. Then I'll actually go in with some color on this. Oh, thank you so much. They are fluffy. I know they are fluffy. They are like cuddly. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like I want to cuddle an owl, but I have actually seen, I think, one or two wild, but you know, most of them in zoos and things like that. But they aren't really that cuddly. They don't want to cuddle, but I do. I do really like to cuddle with animals, like my dog and things. He thinks he's a little chihuahua, but he is a lab. That's the thing. He's kind of heavy. You just imagine him like a lab trying to sit in your lap or something like that, you know. And he thinks he's a little chihuahua. So we're all trying to do something with this. This chunky, cute little owl. The owl in itself was the main feature of this, so he will get himself some colors. And the balloons, of course, what am I reading? They need themselves. They need colors, blue and orange. Just going in like this. Coloring them a little bit. But I could really go on for hours and hours with a thing like this. But I don't have hours and hours when we're going live. We've got a blue and an orange, or orange yellow. Mr. Chunky Fluff. Oh, that was the name. Could be. I don't know. I'm not really going to name him. I'm not. Look at the tree though, it's a really big chunk of tree too. But I just felt it needed to be. A little bit of a painty thing, this. It's a little bit more fun when adding colors to it. Not really doing anything special, but you know. Do we need some green in the background or something? I'm not really sure. We might need ourselves some blue though, like the sky, just a little bit. Mr. Chunky Fluff. Might be the name. Let's see. We can do something here. I'm thinking he is high up in the trees for this. And poor kids, or is it kids? I don't know. Some balloons have been stuck in the tree for a couple of hours and no one can take them down. That's the thing. There we have the creation. The owl roll again. So, yet again, if you want to share your creation, you might be encouraged to do that. So please do. In my Facebook group. And I saw that, I think Letitia put a link. So we will have him closed down for today. And now to the main part of this. Now, I don't know if it's the main part, but we will have to create some fun on this one. And let's see which pen I'm going to use. Not really sure. We will try this Sharpie. Fingers crossed it will work. And what are we going to do? There are so many Centangly patterns out there. But I think at least for this specific one, we are going with a kind of a classic. So I will do some half circles with this. And the thing with this is that I'm going to at least try to piece the puzzle together when it's done. So I'm going to have a hopefully lovely Centangly puzzle. but I'm not really sure. I think I'm going to kind of overlap the patterns a little bit, but not like much. This puzzle piece is it's from a children's puzzle. You know those like floor puzzles you have when a kid, the chunk, really, really hard chipboarding. So I just painted, like sanded this because it's a little bit of a glare to the, or a shine to the piece itself. And I sanded it down with a nail file and then painted it white. And now I'm going with the Santagly part of it. So the aim is to have it like a little bit overlapping, but not the whole piece. So I hope that this will be a kind of a project that will be a couple of weeks, really. And then I will put this one up on my wall, this whole creation. And for those of you who have been watching my channel last week, I had a little bit of a Santangly thing going on with Vanessa on Friends Day on Wednesday. We created this one, and I created this one, Santangly. This one, just to show you that you can do it with different colors too. It's actually like this. And this is a little bit of a shadow effect on that one too. But I felt like, what if just doing this on pieces like this? That's going to be cool. And as you can see, I'm doing half circles on this. When I'm attaching this other piece, I'm going to make it round so that you can see like a part of a circle or like a whole circle. But that will be next piece. Oh, thank you so much, Anne. You know, one thing, Anne, me and my memory, I don't really know who. Oh, it was Mary Lou, I think. We talked about storage. Do you have one of those dream boxes? Because I did see, I think it was an ad on Facebook first, and then I saw the woman on YouTube making her own, because you know those dream boxes, that they are kind of expensive. I was thinking actually about buying one or making one just because have the opportunity to close it all up. But I don't know. We'll have to look at it somehow. Yeah, they are ridiculously expensive. I know that. I actually saw a woman make her own out of Billy bookshelves from IKEA, and the end result actually was a little bit better because her husband kind of built them in in the wall, kind of. So they maybe, I don't really know exactly the size of the real one, but as her husband did kind of a built-in version with the Billy bookshelves, it turned out really great for her. Was it a good buy or was it like goodbye? No, was it like a thing that you like, or because if you buy them, or do you have to put them together yourself, or how does it really work? Because of the price, I think it's really expensive. So here I am making the centangly part of all this. To be 100% honest with this, I don't know the end results, but it will be fun to see the whole thing grow to a whole puzzle pieces, pieced together. And I have 5 more puzzles like this, and I was thinking about adding them all up into something really, really big on the wall, but I'm not really sure. I haven't really thought that through. Oh, did you have to hire someone? Oh, wow. That must have cost a fortune too. Not just the thing itself. Oh, I love gray hair. I wish I had gray hair. And I've actually thought about dyeing my hair gray. And I don't have it yet. But I know that there will be someday. We all get gray hair. Parts of it, or like you, Angie, with a big group, or but I love gray hair. And I know that you can't really choose, but I would love to have more like a white gray, and I have my fingers crossed that I get that kind of gray when I get gray hair. showing that you get older. Oh, okay. With a carpenter there, I was like having an expensive piece of furniture and then some expenses for the carpenter would be, you know. Thinking about the thing getting older, to me, age is just a number. And I think that I've always felt a little bit older age-wise, as, you know, I got my kids early on, and when most of my friends got their first baby, I already had 4 and 1 on the way, or even like all the 5 kids of them. So I haven't really, I had the feeling like at an early age that I would really fit in with another age group, sort of, and with other things as well, like how I am as a person, how I feel and think about certain things. But as I said, I don't really mind the grey hair when it comes. So I don't know if you can see it's coming together quite nice so far. And this will be a kind of a reveal for me as well as for you, I think, because, you know, I got this idea with a puzzle right before the stream, really. So let's put it there. I saw the puzzle pieces and felt like I wanted to do something with them. Adding it here. So here we have the first piece, and it looks like might be a rainbow. The first, as I said, I have 5 puzzles like this. The first one, I'm going to make it black and white. But I don't know. I think I'm going to have it colored, some of the other ones. Other than that, I'm not really sure. But I know that I have 4 more to go, and I will maybe do like an altered puzzle piece as well with something else totally different. But for now, I'm going to have it Santangly puzzle piece like this. So the first puzzle piece, I will put that one aside, and now we will go on with the May journal. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun to see how the result will be with the puzzle pieces. As you know, the bigger one here will have to kind of continue and then smooth out into another pattern, or I haven't really figured that one out yet, but in some ways I'm going to have the pattern faded out into another one. So let's see, we do have a little bit to do on this one. Oh no, let's see. I have the May journal. I have actually cut out some butterflies. The butterflies, they are from Artie Mays. For those of you who know Artie Mays, Andrea. And for this one, I'm using this garden magazine. And this particular one is actually a page, and I thought that these would be great journal cards. So I will cut them out and we will make some journal cards. And I do love this magazine as a whole. It has a whole lot of, gardening things, even like some vegetables and things, but I do love this. So this will be cut up into pieces when using it. And for those of you who haven't seen, I've been sewing on some lace on. So there are 3 signatures, and they are actually 3 laces in each and every one signature. A little bit of a difference between them. It's sewn on. So this will be a little chunky one when it's finished. So this specific thing is just to cut out and prepare these. And I'm going to cover part of them up with other things. But I do love all the colors on the flowers, so I'm not really fond of, covering it all. Unfortunately, the price of the thing, of the flower, and the name of the flower is up there in the corner. But I will have to figure something out for that. Because I do like the size of these, so I don't want to cut them down. And then, of course, there are this one. I think I'm going to save, and because I'm going to colors in this, not really so much white. Not really sure. There is a bee or several bees on it. Might be a thing for a bee journal. I do love purple. Can you see that? And almost all of these flowers are purple or pinkish. These are pink though, but most of these are in that color scheme of red, blue, purplish. And You know, when I saw that this magazine that I had, it was a free magazine from our garden center that we have close by. And I almost felt like I needed a couple of those magazines, but you know, they are thick like this, almost like really thick, the yearly magazine. And you know, I took a couple of them, but then I felt like, I felt a little bit, you know. But I know that I'm going to use them up, definitely. Several years I will have them from now. And I am going to back these. Let's see. Where do I have? This is the opportunity to use some scrap bits. So we all have our scrap bits and pieces. Maybe some blue. I don't really know. Pink, of course. Green will definitely do. This one definitely will go with the color scheme there. Wish I had more of the blue. That one is too bright. This green, it's a light green there, but it will definitely go with the green. And some yellow maybe. Do we have yellow? I have all these fun and lovely things here, really. Is this big enough for one? Let's look into all these. This is definitely big enough for one. This one. Let's see which ones to have. This is one. And this one, darker green, might go with that blue. I do like that. Unfortunately, a little bit too. Is it like two? Yep, I will have that one. Or let's look into that one. And then we have the back side of this. This one will definitely go there, and I will have to take another one for that. Let's see which one. No, I will go with this. Just go with it. The feeling is like you have to go with the first thing, your first thought. And then it's just a matter of gluing it all down and cutting it out. And as I'm doing this particular journal for myself and for my own use, I'm just doing it for fun. I think I'm actually going to add some stitches to this as well to sew around like, I don't really know the proper word, but just so around and almost like a scribbly thing, other than just on the sides like this. They go like a little scribbly because I like that thing. But unfortunately, you will have to look at that in another episode of another live. Because I'm not going to take my sewing machine and make it this into the live thing. Oh, thank you so much for hanging with us, Angie. Have a lovely night. Let's see if we can find ourselves a little color there for, what is this stuff? Oh no, it's not. For this cute little thingy. Blue, I don't know. Purple might go, but it's a little bit too. I should have some. This though, this might be. I don't know. Let's go with it. Let's go with the grey. This is the thing with a beautiful magazine like that. I have this beautiful picture on the back side of this. This. So sometimes in a magazine it's hard to decide on what to use, on which one, which page is the most beautiful to use. And that is also part of why I took so many of this particular magazine, because it is a little bit hard to choose. Yet again, a little scrap or something. And as you can see, I'm not really thinking about, it might be, this is what to do. Need to figure out something to do with that. A little wonky card. Getting all quiet and concentrating. I know. What are we going to do with this though? Have to do something like that. This might go with something else. I'm going to put it down in the bin again, and these will go with the bin, the garbage bin, really. Let's see, we'll have to cut this one down. It's a little bit too wide of my liking in a way. That I really need some more glue. More glue down there. And then cut this part. Me and my wonky arms, but It's looking kind of good. Even though I cannot say that it's 100% straight. Okay, this little piece will be left, and it's always nice to throw all the bits and pieces and really see that you are using things up rather than buying new things. I love to use up my things. So I do live very minimalistic in my everyday life. So I don't really buy much crafty things either. But I'm going to show you one thing that I have bought, but I'm not really sure how to use it there. That will be like a YouTube lesson thing for me to look at videos and things. I bought myself a little sidekick, I think the name is. A small little die cut machine. Because I don't want the big one. And I don't have many dies, not at all. I have just a couple of them, and I'm not really using them at all. And in that sense, I know that I don't really, I do like dies as using them, but when coming up with a new thing like that, suddenly you have like hundreds and hundreds of dies, and I don't really want that. So let's see what we can do with these. To cover some pieces of them with things. Oh, hello, welcome, Janet. Oh, I have to take myself a sip of coffee. I could be like a really simple thing like this to put some flowers and things, or butterflies and things on it. And some bits and pieces of lace, maybe. But yet again, let's see. What if I just want to, I'm not really sure. Maybe sew a piece of lace on it, or combine it with lace. Or this little netting kind of thingy I have. Just to add a little bit of it's not really visible. No, the images are from Garden magazine that I have. Or it's really our garden center that every year has this, it's actually like an ad magazine for the garden center. And I have just taken some of the samples from the flowers here, and I felt like I needed to have them as journaling cards or things. Let's see. I could put lace on them like this. That would be nice. Let's see, what about that is up at the top. And then a butterfly. And then maybe a word or two, or a sentence or something. Have this too that I could. I'll just have to figure it all out as I go. I definitely want to cover this one thing up, but I'm not really sure. Let's see. What about? There are so many options. There are so many options, really. Let's see, do I want that one there? I think so. Let's just glue it halfway down. Halfway, I say, just because I want to have it sewn. So I'm not really going to add a whole lot of glue to it. Just a little bit to have it tacked down, and then I will go in with sewing it. So it's almost like I'm putting them halfway together just so I don't forget how I want them to be, other than just finishing them up really well. I do have this doily thing. Let's see, do we want part of that? That might be just a butterfly friend. One thing might be that I'm just taking this whole thing and shoving it up, but I'm not really sure. Do we want to have a butterfly friend there? I think we do need to have something else too. Just to add a little bit more texture. That might be a thing. And the thing was, I wanted to cover this. It's a little bit of a texture with the price and things. So I'm actually just going to have a paper clip. Prepare those instead of glue. And have them pinned down like that. What about this one though? We do have, I have all these bins with things. This is another lace. You have this little piece. crochet one. Do I want to have a piece hanging off? Let's look into the hanging off alternative there. And this will be tucked down. Let's see, how do I want to have it on this side? So I can have it in a tuck and have this show. In that case, I'm thinking loud to myself just to have it. Just to have it there, because if I don't, I will totally forget. Like this. This one though doesn't really need much. Oh, do you have a scrappy blanket too, Alison? No, I'm making, as you know, I'm making one. Or I don't really know a scrappy blanket, but I have. They call it a forever blanket here in Sweden because no, it's a forever one. It's not really something that will definitely end. This one I'm thinking about making into a tuck. Not bad, and with a bird. I was like, a bird? No, a butterfly like that. Sorry for you, I'm just preparing all this, but I feel like I'm not really, me and sewing and especially my sewing machine, I don't really know. Sometimes it's having its own mind, and sometimes it works. So I'm not really sure if I want to have it on display. Sort of. Let's look into that. Well, fabric pieces, but I don't want those today. Sometimes I'm thinking about doing a fabric piece, doll or something. That could be cute. I do love to have all my scrap bits used up. That is why I'm not really looking into anything new. Just going down like this. And it's a little bit too broad, maybe a little wide. That one needs to be there. I feel like this is off-white lace, and sometimes it's a little bit. Oh, Vanessa's church doll. Oh, that I've totally forgot. There are so many lovely projects out there, so I have to go and look on that. that specific video, Vanessa. I definitely need it. Oh, he did. See, no, welcome. I haven't seen him said welcome to you. Let's see, I'm just going to perhaps cut the flower off. Adding those, just like that. I'm not really sure about this one, but I will have it clipped together like this so I don't forget that one. And then we have this. We do have ourselves some flowers. And this, of course, might be nice with it's a little bit of it, not really yellow, but beige paper in the background there. Something like this. I like, the easy and simple things because I know that, these are just a couple of all the journaling cards that will be placed in this journal. I've just started the process. My church doll. Let's see if I can go and find the video on your church doll. It must be some of the recent videos, Vanessa, is it? There are all altered dominoes and things, so let's see, Vanessa, if I can reach the, I need to have myself what is it called, like a Wi-Fi, no, not like a cordless keyboard. That was a Wi-Fi thingy. That was the thing. Let's see. You are so many out there. Let's do some crafting church doll. Here it is. I'm going to, I think I can share it. I'm not really sure. Why? Let's see, we do have the church doll here. I think we have the church doll here. There we have the church doll. I think it is that one. All these projects. I love doing projects, but they are so many. You can't really. No, I do have my 18th tag of the week to do. I thought that we could do that on Thursday. And this last one though, just want to cover it like that. No. Cover it like that. No. No. I do love this. This is handmade, but I'm not really. Like, look how tiny this is. Oh, what have you found relaxing? Now I feel like I've missed something, Janet. Yeah, let's see. We have these. Do I have to go in and make me a new? No, I'm just taking this. I don't mind. And these, all the scrappy bits will go in the bin. These little bins that I have covered with, IKEA bins, like you can hang them on my rolling cart that I have. They are stuffed, as you can see, with little bits of lace and fabrics and things like that. To take a paper clip to have them there. And then these. Let's see. So we have prepped them, and I will sew them later on. And how many have we done really? 7 of them. Just the start of this whole thing. The start of this. So it will be completely full of lace, fabrics, and beautiful things when finished. So this will be really, really fun. I don't know. There are 3 signatures, and my first initial thought was, what if I'm going to have it in both May and June? So I'm not really sure. But I know that this will be a chunky little journal when it's finished. So let's put these aside. And of course we cannot put these in the garbage bin. We will have them for a later thing. There will always be a project that we can have butterflies in. Oh, this will be so. This is the cover as of right now, and the lace peeking out like this. So, what have we done today? We have done a couple of things really, and there are a couple more things that I would love to do, but I don't know. I would love to finish it off too, and I'm not really sure that I will be able to do that. So I think that we will be stopping here for today, but let's look into. We have done a little bit of an owly game today. with an owl. And these cards, of course. And with my weekly challenge in my group on Facebook, Mrs. Gigi and Friends, I've created this. This is representing the weekly prompt happiness. With things that makes me happy, and of course this ongoing project that is going to be really fun to see, this Santangly puzzle. So this particular project I'm going to make like once a week or so, and that will be fun to see the end result. So we have done a couple of things. Yes, an owl from the owl game. And for those of you who don't know, I have made an owl game and I've made a positivity flower game, and both of those challenges they can be downloaded and printed out from my group on Facebook, so that you can have and really like play along with me. So it was really lovely to have you with me today, and I've been, doing bits and pieces of everything really. But I will be back on Wednesday with Friends Day on a Wednesday, with new friends, because the whole thing with Friends Day on a Wednesday is that everyone can participate online and together with me. And then, of course, Thursday and Friday as usual with things. But tomorrow will be YouTube off live, at least for me. So thank you, everyone, and thank you to all the replayers that have been watching as well. Bye, everyone.